Look, my main driver is change through action. So it's the Climate Action Forum that has my interest. I think it's been really good to have like this quick overview of from the beginning to where we are now. So thank you, Lisa and Herman, for that. But what really interests me is what we can do to make the change. And so what I'd like to see is to find out as a group, what are we going to do next? I know the mind map is a great idea to get it out there, to get an idea of who does what and who can work with who to make change. But that's my main driver. And just with the psychological, I was just saying in the breakout group that I had a staff member of a Greenkpi company come to me the other day and say, what I love about this is that I don't need to leave my values at home anymore, because the staff members were carrying out sustainability actions, and it was obvious that waste management, something as simple as waste management, was being done properly. Electricity management, air conditioning, people were piling on board to do the right thing. Yes. And brilliant. That was one of the most profound moments I've had in my entire time of Greenkpi, was for somebody to come up to me and say that. And so what that means is that person, because that person is a community member and a staff member, and it's often one and the same. And so when we have that crossover between business requirements and social requirements, that's when we can move forward. We know that what the businesses want, they want to be able to report what they're doing. So what Greenkpi is doing in this action is that we're providing the actions. And so then we have the change, and then we measure the change, and then we report the change, where we combine what the company's done as well as the metrics associated with what they've done. And this is not really to push Greenkpi, but it's really to push this thing about we've got to take action. We must make the change now. We can't have talk fests anymore. We can't get together as groups and say, this is what we need to do. This is the problem and we've got to make change. We can't just say that. We've got to do it. And so we need some sort of action agenda from these groups that says, right, I can do this, you can do that. How can we do this together? We've got to make change.